Guys, how you guys feeling tonight? Welcome back to AnimeInkArt Live Talks. I hope you guys had a good week since the last time you saw us. And yeah, I've been off since Thursday, so that's been great. Have time to catch up on things and everything. But I hope you guys had a good week. We're finally to the weekend. And for those who may not know what this show is about, welcome to the show where we talk with different creators in the community about their journey in content creation and how we can support each other better in the community. So today we have very special guest, Jaystothetiger. So an amazing creator. They have many hats, can I tell you? So they're an actor, they're a cosplayer, they're an activist, they're a podcast host. You may know them from the podcast Three Blurred Ninjas. They're a gamer. They stream on Twitch, educator, workshop and panelist, specialist. So definitely let's get them on the show. Let's talk about what they've been doing since the last time because they're a returning guest. And yeah, let's get it started. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. Glad to have you back. That's the first thing I want to say.
Oh, it's good to be back. It's always good to be back.
And shout out to the people coming in, Midnight Comics. Yes, they have many hats, as you're going to find out. So definitely, again, thank you for coming on. And for those that may not know what you do, introduce yourself.
Yes. My name is Giovanni Austin. I also go by Jaystothetiger. Like she said, I am an educator. I am a civil rights activist, business owner now. I hold so many hats, especially producing, photography, cosplaying, acting, a lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah, definitely. And for those that weren't here the last time, what inspired you to get into content creation? Because you've been doing so many things, but one of the first things you did was cosplay. So I'll start with cosplay. What got you into cosplay?
what got me into cosplay? I mean, technically, I've always been a Halloween kid. Like, let's just go there. Halloween is my jam. It's like, yes, I got to dress up as a Power Ranger and nobody cared. Go for it. But as far as cosplaying, it started off when I got on TikTok. It did, and then I started going with adventuring off and going on people's pages, and I was like, okay, what's that? I was like, oh, I kind of do, and then plus I was already doing like skits and stuff, like on Vine and stuff like that. But now it's just like, huh, what's this? And so I started off with a small group called the Disney World Mall, where I took like regular clothes and put them together, and I was Bagheera and Shere Khan.
Mhm.
So that kind of kicked off my TikTok career with that one. So from there, then I started meeting other people like Meet and Glue, and of course my partner in crime, SJ Slays, and many other people along the way. It's definitely T. I did some work with Persona, and so like it just it just kept growing and growing, and then I started like exploring more with different characters that I loved. So it just became a thing. Then got the opportunity to work with an app, which I'm allowed to say because technically they do not exist, called Airtime, where myself, SJ Slay, Mutant Glue, and a few others, where we took over the platform and basically uh, stole the show. But unfortunately, other people ruined it for us, and we were just like, well, why don't you just keep us and get rid of them? But it is what it is. But I've been, I've just been evolving, like not staying away from cosplay, but like definitely evolving to make sure I still include cosplay.
Yeah, of course. And we definitely got to talk about that because your baby, your business, Purple Orca Productions, it's been flourishing since the last time we came on the show, and it's the multimedia production company. It's film, cosplay, podcasting. The list goes on, and
Hmm.
have the magazine. Now, to the extension of food like ninjas, and then we're just doing a lot of different things. Sponsoring, shout out to Super Two Cosplayers. We're also a partner with, the House of Sovereign, who are, part of like the branding and marketing. So for those that don't know about this company, before we get into any of those things, what inspired you to start?
Ooh, a little bit emotional, but it kind of, I've always had the idea, but before my grandmother passed recently,
Mm-hmm.
um, me and her, we would talk every single morning. Like on my way to work, we would talk every morning, and she would just ask me like, "What do you want to do?" And I was able to open up and say like the things that I want to do. So her passing was just like the push to like, okay, enough talk, do. And
Mm-hmm.
so that was like the okay, everything that I said that I wanted to do that me and her have talked about, I need to start doing. And the fact that all other people who influenced my life were all on the same page was like, okay, yeah, so when you're gonna start this, when you're gonna start that, and I'm just like, I got it, confirmation, confirmation, it's coming, guys, it's coming.
Yeah, definitely. And I wanted to ask, well, congratulations on the magazine, the Pod magazine. So I wanted
Thank
to
you.
ask, how was that process to, create that first issue? And what are some of the lessons you've learned along the way as you continue the different issues? Because there's a lot of things that you do, like within that magazine, because even the things that you're doing with Street Blurred Ninjas, like the members of the group have their own podcasts and stuff like that, so they share different tidbits and different issues, and then you have like game reviews for people that want to do game reviews, and then cosplay spotlights. There's a lot going on in the magazine. So what was the process like when you were like, okay, I need to start doing this?
So when it first came up, I was thinking to myself like a lot of businesses have like a signature. They have something that is like, okay, yeah, I remember this. And I'm very big on like not necessarily trying to copycat others
Mm-hmm.
because I support a lot of them, excuse me. Um especially like psycho images. I love psycho images. That's my boy. I love Black
Yeah.
Viking.
Mm-hmm.
Viking. But and he was like, and that was kind of some of the ideas I had too for like doing actual film with cosplayers, which I'm not too far from not doing, but
Yeah.
like, so maybe if he's watching, maybe we can, me and you, because that's my boy right there. Me and you, we can come up with something. But like, so I was like, okay, I need a signature that sets me apart from everybody else. And I was like, what can I do that I'm already doing that can allow everyone to eat? And that's where I was like, hello, Jay, you're part of House of Sovereign.
Yes.
You're part of House of Sovereign. You're marketing and everything. I was like, you know what? There it is. But like, I have to tell you that first issue, SJ will tell you, I was going through it. I was just like, okay, what do I want? How do I want to do this? And it's funny because like the biggest thing, like the content part of doing like the articles, I pretty much knew what I wanted. It's like, yes, I want people in the community to write their own stories and share their own stories, right? But then, but the hardest thing that kept on bugging me is like, what do I want the cover to look like? Crazy enough, that's what it was. It's like, what do I want the cover to look like? And I was just like, do I start just making my own art and
Yeah.
do art covers, which I'm not imposed to later on?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm just like, what can I think? And I was like, and like myself told me, self said, Jay, and I said, huh? You bring your love for cosplaying. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, how can I bring my love for cosplaying? He's like, well, you like highlighting people besides
Hmm.
yourself.
Hmm.
Make them the cover. And I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And then definitely you like to throw Easter eggs. You're an Easter egg person. So I was like, what magazine thing that was so big that you can use now? And I was just like, Jet Beauty of the Week or the month. And I was like, why don't we do that for cosplay? Cosplay
Yeah.
of the month. Bet. We can do that. And so that's how that got the cover came to be. Now, choosing the people choosing the people that I was like my first issue,
Hmm.
I've definitely wanted to be impactful and be very taken seriously
Hmm.
because I knew I couldn't just automatically choose my number one people. I couldn't just automatically choose like SJ because they'd be like, "Oh, bro, of course you chose SJ first. Like, of course you chose MG first." And I and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, you're right. They'd be like that. So I was like, who do I know that would be okay with it? That you're close to,
Hmm.
but at the same time, people forget like, oh, they know each other. So the first cover was definitely it's definitely T. And as soon as I asked them, they were like, absolutely. And
Yeah.
so T became the very first issue cover. And I said, boom, T has a big following. T T is very talented with their cosplays, and I was just like, and plus it touches a lot of communities all in one. We have the Black community, the LGBTQIA community, and people who just see a female presenting person and it's just like, oh, that's the very first issue. Bet, let's go. And I thank T for that for being the first person on the issue, and then definitely after that start doing my people, but also mix in people that get shine but not enough shine.
Yeah, definitely. And I was gonna ask also, how have you felt about the response? Because it's been a few months now since you've been like doing it consistently. How have you felt about the response to the community? Because I've seen people definitely enjoying it and thanking you for it and everything like that.
Mm. Yeah, at first I thought I was not going to get any traction. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, but a lot of a lot of people really enjoy how each issue that I add something different
Mhm.
or I stay consistent with certain things, but also bring variety and more opportunities. Especially where I give more opportunity to be like, hey, you want to write about something, you want to share something, here's the
Mhm.
here's the idea.
Yeah.
And so it kicking off and getting the response was very emotional a little bit because I was just like, okay, it's going. I already gave you your props. You did you listen. SJ does a lot, so a
Yeah.
lot. She's my editor. She's my editor.
Mhm.
Um, but no, but the response is great. I've already told multiple times. It's like, well, have you ever thought about like going monetizing it? And all I was thinking of it, and I was just like,
Mhm.
I'm not really sure if I want to because I'm very adamant on
Mhm.
making a community
Yeah.
magazine.
Mhm.
And so I was like, maybe I'm more inclined of like, hey, if you guys want to donate towards it,
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
To keep it going, to make sure that I'm able to keep doing it, I'm willing to accept donations because, and let's be real about it. Once you start monetizing and you start getting different people that want to write, they're just like, well, where's my piece from the sales and stuff like that? And it's just like, I get it. I don't want to be that person that just be like, sorry, now you signed the contract and everything else.
Mm.
You're welcome, Tyler.
No, yeah, I've been in a similar situation with this show. A
Hmm.
few people have been like to monetize it, but I'm in the same boat you are. Like, if you want to, if you want to donate, because if I do certain things in the future where it, well, like for the podcast, where it requires those funds, like conventions, panels, this that, and a third. But like you said, it don't feel right considering
It
like
don't.
what like what the
It
what
don't.
the goal of it is. It doesn't feel right because there's other people you can go to if you need that, like if you need to pay for the services, but that was never like what this was about. So I understand 100%.
Yeah. But I definitely am thinking about doing the whole subscribing thing
Hmm. Yeah.
where people, like, I was thinking about like having it on like Substack where people can at least subscribe or something and
Hmm.
have the option to donate. I
Hmm.
don't want it to be like this hassle, like, because I want people to read. I want people to learn about all these other people, these amazing people that are inside these issues.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And also, being able to do some cosplay collabs through the company. And one of the most recent ones was the March, the Madness cosplay collab that you did. And there's a few other collabs that you did. Shout out to the adorable 121. She was Lola Bunny in that one, and a few other people that I know. So I wanted to ask, what inspired you to start doing the cosplay collabs under the company?
Well, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Definitely, that's definitely a MG and SJ collaborative front for the Chameleon Coalition for the time that we did, where we were definitely we're like, hey, what can we do to make sure to keep people engaged? And
Mhm.
so that's what it started as, is like something to engage everybody who is part of the Chameleon Coalition, because not all of us go to cons all the time.
Mhm.
And then there's like a dry season when it comes to cons. So there's always something. So I definitely wanted to bring that back, and seeing that cosplay collabs are still full effect because they still happen. A lot of people host their own. And I was like, you know what? Might as well continue on that legacy, because I was definitely brainstorming some of those things for the collabs of different things. And so now, officially, this newer collab that I'm doing right now, I'm going to start implementing them and putting them in the magazine. So not only
Mhm.
will they be put on Instagram, but they will also be put inside the magazine as well. So it's another way to highlight people, but also fill up more pages.
Period.
So yeah, so definitely, right now I have two collabs that I'm working on right now.
Mhm.
Um one is called Who You Calling Doll, and
Mm.
it's a bunny
Yeah.
suit cosplay collab.
Yeah.
And then of course, May the Fourth be with you. And then but I'm also working on one for the summertime, and it's probably going to be a July collab,
Mhm.
because normally June I'll be in at a KaiCon, so I'll be there for that. So I'm taking a break for that, but I will put a July collab where I try to keep a lot of my favorite things through the collab, but also make them with a fun twist.
Mhm.
So I love Megan the Stallion.
Yeah.
I'm a Megan the Stallion fan. So, in spirit of Megan the Stallion, I was like, you know what? This one is going to be called Hot Girl Summer cosplay. It's going to be a Hot Girl Summer from bathing suits to bodysuits. That's what we're doing. So, for all y'all out there, y'all get ready for that. Y'all get ready for that collab because I already know like 4 people right off the bat. They were like, "What? We doing that? Yes, we do it."
You're like, don't question it, it's happening.
Right. Listen, they'll definitely want to read that issue. Be like, "What?"
Oh my god. And also, I wanted to definitely talk about Street Blurred Ninjas. And for those that may not know about the podcast, talk about how you started it. The second part I wanted to say is that you recently started bringing guests onto the show. You have a forum for that for people that want to be a guest. And you've had some amazing guests. Shout out to my guy Tafara TV. You've had Vampasaurus and a few other guests recently. So want to say, for those that may not know, what inspired you to start Sweet Blurred Ninjas for those who weren't here the last time? And how has it been having other guests besides, you guys as the group?
Definitely how we got started would have to be Keta. Keta was the brains of the operation. Keta came with an idea, approached me and Boogie, and was like, "Hey, you want to do a nerdy podcast?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I mean," and of course, it's like our dynamics is just like I've always been the older brother slash business mindset is like, yeah, he's pretty much the older brother, and he's gonna probably structure everything. And I was just like, rude. Okay, you don't know me, but yes, you're right. Whatever. And like, I definitely push everybody who is a part of it to push their limits. And it's just like, okay, this is what I can see you doing. I'm not going to tell you if I don't think that you can't do it. And so now being put inside that leadership role and basically just help everybody push their potential is great. And so it's like it's hard to give more direction sometimes because it's just like I want you to go a little bit faster, but I know you need time. Take your time, but at the same time, go ahead and I definitely give them credit where credit is due because some of them are definitely pushing themselves out there. Like Boogie's definitely out there pushing people to get more guests to appear on the show. Huh? Boogie is out there making sure that he's pushing people to see if they want to be on the show, the opportunity, and which we try to not try to put people on one podcast, but basically give an opportunity on different ones. So we'll push for people that are musically on side to our music podcast. People who are more into wrestling will push to the wrestling side.
Mhm.
But sometimes the people are just like, nah, I want to do this one, and we're just like, okay, I guess. But definitely moving further, we pretty much were saying making some more changes for the better
Mhm.
to where we can now do more under the brand. And now Purple Orchid Productions being an LLC, now we can actually start doing more stuff, more projects, and have more opportunities. So it's just mapping everything out and bringing it all together. But for that, I mean, we still welcome people to be guests. So we have wrestling podcasts. So you wrestling fans, y'all can join that one. Music fans, y'all can join that one. There's pretty much. I will be doing another panel for Diary of a Black Creator because I know a lot of people love that. So there will be a part three. So I'll be looking for new people to put on there. So Vaughn, you'll not get a three-peat. You will not get a three-peat. You were on two. You will not get a three-peat. I said it. And if he's not watching, y'all can tell him I said it. You will not get a three-peat.
Oh my god. That's actually what I was gonna ask, because for those that don't know, I was on I think it was the first one.
The
Then you
first.
had the second one, a few months back, and I was gonna ask, how has it been doing that for for like the Tigers? Then doing that specific form of content. How has it been interacting with other creators, and how was the second one?
So that's like my favorite event, to be completely honest. That's one of my favorite things to do
Yeah.
because as somebody who grew up doing civil engagement and doing like civil rights movements and stuff like that, being part of it is like a lot of the things where they started, especially during COVID, where they started doing these type of platforms to still spread awareness. And so I was like, okay, I know they got that on that side of the front. Let me start doing it for the creative side because not a lot of people know what happens on the creative side, where cosplayers go through, with certain content creators go through, what writers go through as African Americans. And so I definitely take that opportunity to be like, hey, it's not just happening to one person, it's happened to many of us. And basically also network with others, be like, hey, now we can have that open conversation, be like, okay, yeah, this is what I do. They're like, okay, maybe me and you should like hook up and somewhere do something together. And it also gives more exposure to people who are out there. They're just like watching and be like, oh, I did not know that. Let me chat them on the side. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely makes sense. And also, I want to talk about the activism, because I feel like people don't realize how much you do for the community, and like how it extends to what you do now.
Hmm.
For those that may not know, you're part of your chapter, and where you like in your area for the NAACP, and I wanted you to talk about what you've done, because congratulations in 2023 when you got the certificate of excellence for outstanding leadership in for Oceanside, County of at the NAACP, during Black History Month. But then in 2025, you got the NAACP Warner Davis Service and Activism Award, which was, that's a big deal. So I wanted you to talk about the things you've done for the community.
Yes. So for further background, I've been part of the organization since I was 5 years old.
Mm.
That's how my mom was like, nah, if I'm doing this, you doing this too. So that's how it started. That's how it started. If I'm doing it, you doing it. But the moment I started hitting um towards the end of my middle school, and
Mhm.
where I became one of the founding members for our local youth council.
Mhm.
And so that's when I started taking it more seriously,
Mhm.
where it didn't just become mom told me to be here.
Mhm.
Now it's like, no, I want to be here. This is what I'm doing.
Mhm.
And to which I've been doing it ever since, and I'm in it for life, to where I am now a Silver Life member. So they got me in for life. Uh,
Mhm.
so yeah, so I'm a Silver Life member, and I'm constantly doing a lot more stuff. We actually
Mhm.
last weekend we finished our we're finishing up our local competition for our AXO program. And for those, the simplest version of what AXO is basically a big STEM slash performing arts slash culinary, you name it, everything but sports. It's a
Mhm.
big scholarship competition, and it's hosted by the NAACP,
Yeah.
and there's a local and a national. And so there have been a lot of people you may know that have gone through the program,
Yeah.
like Anthony Anderson, Lauren Hill, Kelly Rowland, Michelle,
Mm.
um, John Singleton. A lot of like highlight people have gone through the program.
Hmm.
Either they won or they're just a part of it.
Okay.
But it is definitely an experience for all of our students because they're for high school students.
Hmm.
And every single time they say the same thing is like, even if they didn't win, they still won by the fact that they got to see people just like them inside these type of fields.
Hmm.
So we just finished that. And so I'm excited because we'll be taking more gold medalists to Chicago this year in July. So we're excited for that, even
Hmm.
though a lot more fundraising, but like, hey.
That's great. It's always great to do like just stuff for the community and like definitely for the NAACP.
Oh yes, I love it, and the fact that now I'm starting getting to the point where I can combine the two loves,
Hmm.
and so with that, I try to volunteer my time when not just with the NAACP, but anybody else that like partners with us or like they'll just reach out to me, that type of thing.
Hmm.
I love doing BIPOC Vampire Vamp Day.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Hmm.
Um, Basically anything that I can try to help my put my talents towards. Because I am a firm believer is like you were given these talents for a reason. So I'm definitely trying to give back.
Yeah.
And so I definitely advocate no matter what, and I just have fun. Try to have fun doing it.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, definitely. I'm seeing you having a great time. Like no
Oh
matter
yeah,
what you're doing. So and you have good people around you right now. So I'm happy for you.
yeah. I mean, it was the fact. I think it was last year. The fact that I actually got to cosplay for one of my NAACP events, and everybody was enjoying it
Yeah.
because I went as Black Panther, and I had a lot more adults come up to me than I had kids,
Yeah.
and they
Mm.
were and they were just like, Black Panther. I need a picture. What kind of? I was like,
You're like wait. Okay.
like the outside. I'm just like, yeah, but the inside, I'm like, oh my god. I wonder if they know it's me under here.
I'm. That actually reminds me. There was a video with Haley Bailey. I forget what show she was on, but she was talking about her favorite part is when she's at the park with her son, right? And she's like
Mhm.
the little, like whether it's like black girls or black boys, like they'll be at the park where she is, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's Ariel. She's like walking somebody's child," and she's like, "That's my child." She's like, "That's my
My
child."
God.
And she's, like her voice, because she sounds like a Disney character
Yeah.
sometimes, and she's just like, no, but that's my kid. And she's, they're like, what? And then like the person that was on the show with her was like, wait, aren't you supposed to be in the ocean? Like they really think it's like, it's hers. And
Listen, listen, my nephew when he gets the chance to see me, he'd just be like, he's like, yeah, that's my uncle. Yeah, I said,
oh, flashbacks of Kai.
yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's great. And I wanted to ask how you've been streaming a lot more on Twitch. How has that journey been? Getting to play games and have the shenanigans happen on Twitch.
Well, lately I've been slacking, but I'm trying to get back into the groove. But I think that's a normal thing for streamers. Like, but like, yeah, I definitely enjoy loving streaming, especially with my peoples, my rivals gang. So
Mm.
we be play. I am fully committed inside Marvel Rivals. I'm sorry, if y'all like. My partner loves it. My cos kid loves it. Like even my boy from my church, we every Sunday we see each other. He's like, "Hey, you see that new drop?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I know, bro. I'm ready. I'm right here." And we're just trading back story. Yep, we even got our own call sign. It's like instead of like you ready, we just like I'm Groot. I'm Groot. You Groot. I'm Groot.
Oh my god! For people that may not know, it's like when we say shenanigans, we're not we're not joking when we say shenanigans. It's always a good time.
Yes. Like I mean, even though we get like so engrossed into the game,
Yeah.
we still we try to have people around us that just like will keep us like grounded and also make us laugh. And I think that's what I enjoy about streaming. I'm not necessarily one of those streamers where it's just me talking. It's like I'm more one of those streamers that's like you hear me, but you also hear the people that are around me. And the people that are just like, yeah, what did they say? Huh? I'm just like, don't judge them. Or they're just like, no, we're not judging you, we're judging Jay. But like, why are you judging me? What did I didn't say it? But you gonna judge me? All right, I see how it is. When in doubt, blame Jay. Okay, that is. There it is. I see how it is.
We are Groot. I love
Yeah. So when they blame me, I just blame John. I'll be like, it's John's fault. It's John's fault.
Oh my god. And I also want to talk about some of the fun stuff we got to do cosplay wise. Like last year, well, first off, we got to go to SD Comic Con, and then afterwards, for a KaiCon, you made it to the official music video, and then you were also a guest at Touch Grass Entertainment. So how were all of those experiences?
So that was my very first time going to San Diego Comic Con. And shout out to my cousin because my cousin was like, I got you. Even though it was the last day, I still appreciate it because those tickets are not easy to come by.
Mhm.
And so so the whole time I was like, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? I was like, you know what? Something comfortable where nobody will look at me weird on the train. Red Lantern. Gotcha. So Red Lantern, and then plus, and I just get kept on getting a whole bunch of compliments. And like here, I thought people were just gonna stare at me and be like, "Oh, you're going to Comic Con," but but I had a lot more people be like, "Oh snap! It's a Red Lantern! It's a Red Lantern!" I was just like, "Oh, okay. I guess y'all like Red Lanterns." I had a couple people pull out their ring and be like, "Yeah, Red Lantern Corps." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool, cool, cool." I don't have to. I was like, okay. Um, but the We Touch Grass thing, oh my gosh, I had so much fun. Being a future cosplayer, I had so much fun with doing that raid. And even though a couple people were mad at me at the cosplay I
Oh
chose,
no. What did you do?
because I went as a One Piece character, but
Mhm.
the and so couple people were like, "So you're going as Zoro?" I was like, "No."
Oh, oh.
"So you're going as Luffy?" "No." "So who are you going as?" "Doflamingo." "What?"
Wait.
So at first, and it was funny because at first I was like gonna put the whole thing on. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put the whole outfit on and put on the wig." And I was like, "You know what? No." I'm gonna put the Doflamingo outfit on, but I'm gonna put a do rag and do the Cameron look.
Yeah.
So there's a picture of me as Doflamingo, and I got the flip phone just like the Cameron album.
Oh my god.
So I was, And I took that picture and I sent it to them, and they were just like, I don't know who you are anymore.
I'm crying at the cod spot in the rock.
Yeah. And like one of her favorite things to say is like fatherless behavior. And I was like, damn, that's how you feel? Okay.
Oh my god. But I'm glad you had a good time with all of this.
Listen, I had so much fun though. I had party, and which was funny because I didn't know. I forgot that you get to have a plus one,
Yeah.
and like already, I so my plus one of mine couldn't make it.
Hmm.
So lucky enough, there was a guy in the line,
Hmm.
and and he was trying to get in and everything else, and he's like, "Oh, the person told me to just come in line to help me." They were like, "Well, the person's not here." And so I talked. I was like, "Well," and we got talking and everything else, and I loved his cosplay. And I was just like, "Well, I can have you come in as a plus one," and he's just like, "Really? You do that?" I was like, "Yeah, come on." So we went in and we chilled in VIP together, took pictures together, and so we just collabed. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, if you ever come back down for any other raves or anything like that, let me know." And I was just like, "Okay, I got connects now. All right."
That's great.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I can go to more raves." I don't know if I'm gonna go to more, but I don't. Yeah,
But you like connections.
connection. But I would definitely do anime. Touch grass. I would do touch grass again. I actually have fun and like me posting stuff what they had, like posting everything that happened in there. I actually started like connecting with some of the DJs that were there because they were like, "Hey, can you send me that video?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I started looking. I was like, "Yeah, I'll follow you." And they followed back, and I was like, "Okay, that's what I'm talking about." I was like, "Connections, we love it." So
That's
I had a blast, and like all the opportunities that I was able to do, I try to have fun the most, just fun all around. Like especially with BlurCon when I worked
that's
at BlurCon.
that's that's what I was gonna ask. That was the question I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
How
Then
wa- how
I'll
was
let
it?
you ask the question first. I'll let you ask the question first so I keep going. I don't want to seem like I'm taking over the show. I'll let
No,
you go.
I
I'll let you ask the question.
was I'm gonna say for anybody that has not been on the show when me and Jason Tigers on the show because we've known each other for a few years now, and then a bunch of people that's in the community with him. So it's like it's always this type of.
Hey, I'm not trying to take over now. You go ahead and ask the question.
But I was gonna say I don't think anybody thinks that first. But I was gonna say the Sweet Blur Ninjas, you guys got to go to BlurCon, and
Mhm.
I'm happy that I got to meet you as well. That's the other thing, and we both got to see Redman. That was an experience because we were both in the same.
In the same,
with
we
them.
had the same mind. We were like,
Like, so I want to ask, how was that opportunity for you overall?
I loved it. I do. I mean, and I actually wrote about it in an article about my experience with BlurCon, and
Hmm.
so I definitely wanted to make sure that I was like, hey, whatever I'm saying about it is it's not a shot at BlurCon at all. I said these are the certain things that I would like to see for them improve. Not and if they want to know, they can always hit me up and ask what those things are because I had the opportunity to be press. And
Hmm.
so being press, you get to notice everything
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
so I was like, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Hmm.
And if they wanted to talk to me, by all means. But as far as the panel for Three Blurred Ninjas, first of all, Boogie and Ross, I thought we were about to have a riot because what they came up with. Yeah, for those who weren't there and didn't get to experience the panel, they decided to take hip hop artists and have their counterparts as anime characters. And some were spot on. I will say that. Some were completely spot on. But there was a lot of like, why? And like there was a part of the segment where not scripted. I kid you not scripted at all. I literally grabbed a chair,
Yeah.
moved my chair to the audience. It's like, yes, please explain. I want to know. I didn't even know about this. Please explain this. And I was just like,
You're like, this is happening.
this is happening. And I told the crowd, I was like, no, this is not scripted. I really want to know. This is me talking. But yeah, but people really enjoyed it, and so hopefully Boogie will be returning, and we'll be doing a, since the theme is more wrestling, Boogie will be returning doing a wrestling one. But as far as for Purple Orca being a being press, um, I was so psyched that I got to talk to Red Man. Like I'm like, what the heck am I gonna ask this guy? I was like, I don't want to seem like a super nerd right now because I would have been, if I would have let the fan me talk, the fan me
Yeah.
would be like, yo, I love the song. I love your album.
Yeah.
When's the new Def Jam Vendetta coming out?
Mm.
Where's Meth?
Mm.
Where Meth is my father. Where's my father at? I think he would have just like walked away from me, and I was just like, nope. I was like, you know what? Just ask him what is he doing here? Like,
Mm.
let him talk. And sure enough, he talked about everything that he
Mm.
was doing, and I was just like, boom,
Mm.
that's it. I was like, no further questions. That's it right there. But like asking people when did they fall in love with cosplay, that was pretty fun. So it's definitely on Purple Orchid Productions. You guys can check
Mhm.
out those videos. Some cosplayers you know, some cosplayers that you should know, and
Mhm.
some cosplayers that are just there the majority of the time and didn't think they were going to get interviewed. Be like, nah, you're getting interviewed today.
No, yeah, I definitely watched as much of them as I could, and like you said, a lot of familiar faces, depending on how much your communities are mixing. Because especially when you interact with a lot of people, I was just like, oh, I know this person, I know this person.
Hmm. Yeah.
So definitely. And no, I was first off, I was very happy to see you. Well,
Yes.
for people that don't know, you can tell them my reaction.
I was, hey, it felt like a fan reunion. I was like, yeah.
I turned around. I was like, what are you doing? It's like I knew, right? But it's like there's so many people at BlurCon. I did not, because there were
My
certain
goodness.
people I didn't think that I was gonna actually get to see. So when I saw you, it was like, there's no way. It was like you
Hey, it is what it is because like I had people say, "Oh, I saw you." I was like, "Why don't you come up to me?" Like, if you saw me, come say hi to me. And then I had another person that was like, I got a text message. I was like, "What?" And it's a video, and it's them taking a video of me from the very top, and they zoomed in. It's like I recognize that bald head anyway. I was like, "Wow." I was like, "So you couldn't say anything? You didn't? You couldn't? All right, whatever."
but they could zoom in.
But they can zoom in and see my bald head. But I end up saying hi to them. I should see them.
Oh man, that's
But
right.
and then me getting attacked as Steve from Booze Clues. Here I thought hitting the nostalgia, but everybody else just like you left. You said it. Where's Blue? See, you already neglecting. You're a neglectful person. I was just like, y'all know I'm not really Steve, right? Y'all know I'm not really Steve. Especially Ish McFly. And I forgot. Ish McFly is a big Blues Clues fan.
Yeah.
So when I interviewed Ish McFly and she saw that outfit before we even started the interview, she went off. And I was like, I don't know if we're ever gonna get this interview, but go ahead, speak your grievances. I was like, but you guys had Joe. She's like nobody wanted goddamn Joe. We wanted Steve. We wanted Steve. I was like, mm-hmm. Note to self: whenever I wear this cosplay again, make
Mm.
sure I have something that says I am not a licensed therapist.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. You learned, you learned.
I was, but I had fun doing it though, because like everyone's like, and a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, are you Steve?" I was like, "Yeah, it's Steve," and I'm like, "It's you," and they're just like, I was like, "Oh god, please don't cry, please don't cry." Please don't. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself, and I love being part of the press and be like more interactive with people,
Yeah.
which and I get to interact with other people as well with their content and stuff like that, which he know who he is doing that tier list. I want to run it back. I want to.
Well, hopefully
Oh,
you're able to run
I'm
it.
a. I want to run it back. I'm not gonna even say his name. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say Afro Cocoa Puff's husband. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's all you need to say. That's all you need to
That's
say.
all. That's all I'm gonna say. I want
That's
my
all you, that's
rematch.
all you need to
That's all I'm gonna say. Afro Cocoa Puff's husband. There.
say. Well, message received. And I wanted to congratulate you for being appointed as the chief of marketing and branding for the House of Sovereign.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
for those that may not know, I feel like personally this is like a full circle, very, very full circle moment for those that may not know the whole history and of your connection with Sovereign Comics. So definitely, if you want to share a little bit about that relationship and how you felt to be appointed for that such a high position.
We love Tier. We love Tier. Let me just say that now, so I won't get fired. We love House of Sovereigns. But no, me, like when I first met Tier, we just connected. Tier is definitely a brother, and like he's not. When I first got involved with it was just like, okay, it's gonna be a lot of expectations. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, and it's like, oh god, it's the publishing and everything else, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, whoa. But with Tier, it's just like, okay, let's see how we can work this out. And I'm just like, okay, all right. I think I can do this. I can do this. And then the whole squad around us. Yes, we love the House of Sovereign. But then everybody else that's involved with MG, SJ, Villainous, Boogie, Keta, where all of us being more involved in it, it's just like, okay, all right, we're tribing this. I like this. Let's keep going. But like for getting to really pick this man's brain and see how he operates, one, it's scary because like I see a lot of similarities between us, and two, it's like he fits along the line of how I feel when it comes to creativity.
Hmm.
It's like don't try to hold back. It's like go to the fullest. And like so I feel like a kid in a candy store when I share stuff with him and
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This
Yeah.
is this is what I'm doing. And so when he came to me with the position, I'm just like
You're
first I
like,
was just like I wasn't sure even though that I know I can do it because I've done marketing before and I've got the schooling, but still I was just like, I don't want to let him down.
hmm.
Like it's like that big brother is just like, I don't want to let my big brother down. But like it's just how he presented it to me, and he's just like, no, I trust you. No, I know that you have good tensions and you have a vision.
Yeah.
And so I was sold pretty much on that point. And so further along, then he was like, well, definitely want Purple Orca Productions to be a part of it as well. And so I was like, I said, this is a lot to take in, but I accept it. Just know, even though I'm keeping a straight face right now,
You're about to cry.
inside, I'm about to cry. And it just and like you said, it's a full circle moment because it's just like now I can connect all these things together
Yeah.
and really enjoy my creativity to where now not only in this world but also in my personal world I can combine them as well, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, definitely. And no, definitely. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, that's a full circle moment right there.
Yeah.
I was clapping to myself like, because I knew the Lord.
Listen, I had my himbo moment because I forgot we had the conversation. But the moment I saw the post, I was like, "What is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, it's really hot. Okay, he was for real. That
I'm,
was not a dream. That
you
was
said
not.
that's not a dream.
It wasn't a dream. Okay, it actually happened."
Oh my god.
And of course, SJ, my being my hoorah, my biggest cheerleader, being my biggest supporter, and everything else. She's always on it, like yeah, and I'm just like, okay, it's definitely real. It's definitely real. She was the first one to comment. That's how I know it's real.
That's great. We love SJ. That's an amazing cheerleader.
Yes. Listen, like even though MG is also a big cheerleader as well, but MG is that big sister that's like about time. And like, you know what? I'll fight you. Okay. I don't care how tall you are. I fight everybody.
Now I fight everybody. What are
I
you
fight
the?
everybody.
What are you like,
Listen,
Luffy and One Piece and
listen. I pretty much are because like the kids that I work with, because I work with
yeah,
middle school kids,
mhm,
and I tell them, I said I have a rule.
yeah.
I said my rule is that I fight anything. I fight birds, cats, dogs, uncles, aunties,
Oh my gosh.
anybody can get these hands, and they're just like, first they thought I was joking, and then now they're just like,
Like maybe not. Maybe
maybe he's
not.
for real. Maybe it's for real.
Oh man.
It's like you got to keep them guessing, and plus they're middle schoolers. They're just like they already think that they're tough, but then like we're like, all right, step up into me if you want to. You gonna find out.
I'm not
And they
gonna.
just and then they just like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna lie. Have them guessing is very diabolical.
Yeah, yes. But like it's today. Like I recently, even though I got it for free on Temu, that's
Yeah.
not a plug. That's not a plug. That's not a plug. I got one of those like fanny packs that you put on your chest, so it
Mm.
makes me look like security for real. So they saw me walk into the school, they were just like, "Oh, he for real." But the kids that got to know me, they're just like, "Why are you wearing that?" I was like, "Hey, it helps me not to keep stuff in my pocket,
Yeah.
and it scares them. That's all that matters." And they just like looked at me. They're like, "You right, Mr. J. You right. You right." So I'm glad that they keep the secret. So
Yeah.
we, because all the other kids, they just like, "Oh, he mad today." Nope, he mad today.
Oh goodness.
He's not joking. He's not joking today, guys. Back away from Mr. J. I'm basically like black suit Spider Man on some days to them, but like he's not cracking jokes. This is not a drill. Miss J is
It
not
says not
cracking jokes.
true.
It's not a joke.
Oh my gosh. And I wanted to I want to say, well, I saw your voice actor like little audio that you did for Killer Croc, and I was gonna ask, is that something that is that another side quest? I can call it because it was good.
We love House of Sovereign. We love House of Sovereign. That's
But no, yeah, I wanted to talk about that because like you did really good with the voice acting, so I wanted to ask.
yeah, I've always wanted to get into voice acting. Yes, I have been a scaredy cat about it, and I've done like few samples here and there.
Hmm.
But I think this is more of like training my voice
Hmm.
um, to do those long period of acting. Cause sure, yeah, I can do certain voices like Mickey Mouse and stuff like that, but like keeping it consistent for like when you're in the studio and people say, okay, take another take. Like that's where I'm just like, okay, I gotta be able to. I don't feel like I'm ready yet for that. However, comma, when I do feel the moment, I will hit the record button, and it's completely random. There's no schedule. It's completely random. Like the Killer Croc one, that was just an idea that popped up when I woke up in the morning,
Hmm.
and so I was just like, okay, I keep going over it over and over again. So let me actually record it because clearly this idea is not going away. So and plus a lot of people enjoyed the fact that they love the Killer Croc take because one of my favorite versions of Killer Croc is from the Batman series cartoon from WB,
Hmm.
where he's more southern, and it's like, yeah, he's an well, technically an alligator, but like he's from the South, and it's just like it fits.
Hmm.
Which, by the way, I'm from New York, but I can still pull the Southern accent. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, MG. I love y'all. Thanks, Angel, for letting me steal your accents. And I'm also a Gambit fan, so old Gambit will
Yeah.
pop soon in there. But don't you worry, Chef. Don't you dare worry.
No, but like that's what I love about everything you do because like you're not afraid to just try new things and it's and just have fun with it. So I'm just happy for everything that you're doing. And I wanted to ask, what are some of the goals that you have? It could be for anything that you're doing because mind you, is a lot. Whether it's the podcast, your things that you're doing with your activism. Purple Orchid Productions. It could be all of them. Like whether it's long term, short term, whatever you want to share.
Definitely do more things under the name of Purple Orchid Productions, whether that would be the magazine, the podcasts, but definitely I do want to start getting more into like getting to the point where I can start doing short films
Mm.
and even doing voice acting. I know a lot of people favor a lot of the bridge, especially with Hood JJK and stuff like that, which I'm a huge fan of Hood JJK. So getting to meet him was a blast.
Yeah.
Uh, um, but I definitely want to get into the short film range because um, I was talking with somebody,
Mm.
and I find it amazing that there are all these talented people out there who do short films, and they do way better than the actual companies that try to put it out there.
Mm.
And so I definitely want to get to the part where I start putting some of my visions out there. Like I can't tell you how many times I wish certain characters went a certain route,
Mm.
and I wanted to bring it to life. Like especially Sonic. Like I
Mm.
love Sonic. Like,
Mhm.
but I still have this thing where it's like certain pathways should have happened by now to give him
Mm.
growth that
Mm.
I want to see happen. Or I don't know if I want to say this one out loud because I might rage bait some people, but definitely one of the stories that I definitely want to tell the story of is Mace Windu.
Mm.
Mace Windu. I
Mm.
definitely want to tell the story of Mace Windu
Mm.
after,
Mm.
like, definitely, because I've seen a whole bunch of other things where people have had theories. It's like he's probably still alive because
Yeah.
other people have gotten worse and they're still alive. Why not him? So I definitely want to have the opportunity to bring that to life as well.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, like there's so many things that I want to try to bring to life with short filming. But I definitely want to tap into other things, but I think that's like one of the things that I'm like stuck on. Besides the magazine, like the magazine, I definitely want to keep pushing more people to be a part of it. Definitely in the arts aspect, it's like especially for people who don't really get their art out there. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, here's a platform, share your art.
Mm.
I'm not selling it. I'm not
Mm.
doing all that. It's just for you to put yourself out there.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the way you've been going, I feel like most of that's gonna happen. Watch, because I don't mean to say it like that, but but from the last time you were on the show, what happened? Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is true.
So
Yes.
that's me saying I believe in you and I manifest it for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I promise you guys, I have responsibilities. I do my responsibilities. I
Yes,
do.
yes, and you do them well. And one of the questions I asked, is supporting the community. I asked, what do we do well so far to, uplift and encourage each other or support each other? What can we do better to improve on that? Because we're not perfect. And, I asked this question because everybody has different experiences, they have different responses.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm, mm, try not to let the
Remember, you won't get canceled. Listen to this lesson.
okay. Well, the activist side is trying not to come out right now, but definitely, and it's safe to say,
Hmm.
it's like with everything that's going on right now,
Hmm.
there should be more. There should be more expectation of us doing more,
Hmm.
because clearly it's not going to be. There's not going to be a lot of support,
Yeah.
and so now we're pretty much close to like we got to be able to do it ourselves and be able to take as many people with us as possible for the good. And I really mean that. It's because it's like I'm starting to see more people
Hmm.
going back to their roots of like
Hmm.
how their ancestors did it, our ancestors did it, because it's like now I've heard conversations of people and say, well, maybe we should bring back block parties where people would just like help out the whole community. Like maybe we should start taking care of each other. And so and it sounds like it's the right direction, but not a lot of people are taking that direction.
Yeah.
So I would love to see more of that happening.
Hmm.
But of course, it's not going to be an easy feat because we
Yeah.
still deal with people who just like don't get it.
Hmm.
But I will say there are people out there who are trying to make everything better, and I think we should support those people more. Because there are still good people out there, even though it looks very crazy out here. But
Yeah.
there still are good people out there, and it's just making sure that we take the time, enjoy life, that. Enjoy life, but also um, be be a good. Wow, I almost said a slogan jingle. I was about to say be a good neighbor, but I mean,
State Farm is there. Sorry.
but it works though. I mean, be a good neighbor.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, definitely. This is why I asked the question because I like. Well, I know some people may not like the input, but I like this type of input, like this type of like active thinking. That's why I asked the question.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was trying not to go in. I was like, no, no, no.
You're good. You're good. No worries. No worries. Like I said, for the most part,
Hmm.
whoever has asked the question, I have not gotten DMs flooded. So you're good.
Okay.
Because you gotta cross your fingers because like as soon as you put it into the universe, no, it's been fun. It's been fun.
It's
It's
been
been
fun.
good. Yeah, it's been
Yes. Oh my goodness. Because like I get, especially where my work setting is like sometimes I have to bite my tongue,
yeah.
and so I, but there's sometimes when me and my coworkers are talking, I'm just like, and my coworkers be like, and I'm just like, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. But there's a lot of times where we just like, you serious? Know what? Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm a, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I get it. And again, it was a pleasure to have you. Hope you have a good time this
I
summer.
have to. It's always good to be here.
And I just want you to plug in everywhere where you want people to tune in to everything you're doing because sound off because there's a lot.
uh, I promise you, I'm trying to make everything one. But definitely follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. We're still on TikTok. Jaystothetiger, but also Purple Orca Productions. That's where you see a lot more of the stuff for the magazine, more collabs, uh, for more opportunities and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to put most of everything for that inside Purple Orca Productions. Anything to do with the podcast, the Three Blurred Ninjas, will be on Three Blurred Ninjas Network on that page. So I try to separate everything, but that's pretty much where you can find us all. So yeah, and if you go inside my bio for either Purple Orca or Jason the Tiger, you'll find the website for Purple Orca Productions.
Yep. And I'm about to try my best. I'm trying to be a good host and like put the links and everything.
Oh yeah,
People, I'm a serious person, but I'm very unserious at the same time. But no, this is the link.
yes, that's the link. That's all you need right there. You'll find everything, everything you need right there.
Exactly. Everything you need right there was the website, for the podcast, for his personal pages, everything is there. And honestly, thank you guys so much. Well, first off, when you guys want to come back as returning guests, I'm always very happy about that. And doing the show has helped me in ways that I didn't think. Well, actually being okay on camera because for those that know, when I first started the show, I mean, it's not that I wasn't myself. I'm just a little bit more, just timid, I guess you could say. But
Listen,
um,
I sometimes I forget I'm on the camera. I'm like, oh.
to be honest, having the Streamlabs helps because I get to talk to you guys
Mm,
before I go live. 'Cause before I used to just go live and then
mm.
get to talk to you guys for the first time. So that was nerve wracking. But this is great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining into the live. I really do appreciate it. So for those that first time that they've been on the seeing it on YouTube. Yes, we do the show on YouTube now compared to Instagram Live. We use Talk Studio Pro. So what you're seeing here, we're in the chat room right now, and it will go straight to YouTube and all that stuff. So fun stuff, right? So that's kind of like the upgrade to that. And you guys have been through the process every step of the way since 2023. A lot of you guys in the chat right now were here since 2023 when I first started, up to now, and I really do appreciate you guys for always supporting something that I didn't think that I was going to continue. You know this story. Can I tell you
I
this
do. I do.
story?
But I have to say, this is nice. I like this.
There's no roaches or nothing.
No roaches. New carpet and everything. I love it. Yes.
And I made the announcement on my AnimeInkArt one. So I started off with my art, which I'm still getting back into, trying to vend. Once we get our car situation, get the new lease car, everything's okay. We'll be doing more stuff for that. There's some announcements coming soon and everything like that. But I do cosplay as well. Shout out to everybody supporting the Cycle Image Film content that I did for SemiU at BlurCon. I appreciate you guys. That came out so well. I'm more than happy with that.
I was trying to behave myself. I was like, look, go best friend.
I've been doing content with them for 3 years. For BlurCon, I really do appreciate it. Please go follow them. Also, we now work for Critical Care Comics. They have a New York chapter, and we go to the hospitals and we give comics and toys to the children because sometimes they can't make it out. And I'm part of the New York chapter. We're smaller, but we're always looking for people, whether it's Las Vegas, New York, or South Carolina. So you can go onto their website on Instagram, like click on the website, sign up. You never know. Maybe if you join the New York chapter, you'll be joining with us. Also, shout out to AnimeInkArt because we may have a table with them to promote Critical Care Comics because we're trying to get more people. So if you see us at AnimeInkArt, shout out to Eileen, also Manny Knight, for helping us, even get that opportunity. That's like another side quest that we'll be doing in July. More details will come, as it goes. Also, for those that didn't see the post, we did our in-person, roundtable talk into the mind of the Blur creator, AnimeInkArt Live Talks Roundtable Edition. People were asking if we were going to do a panel. Baby's first panel at a convention, Capital City Anime Fest. That's going to be in Trenton. And it's called AnimeInkArt Live Talks, an interactive podcast experience. So basically, like what you guys see here, when I act, or if you saw the in-person podcast where I asked about different topics, we really went in depth about different topics that we go through in the community. Dub versus sub debate, racism in the community, this and the third. So imagine that. So instead of you just watching, somebody reenact their podcast, I'm asking you questions, you get to answer back. Like that's kind of the vibe I want from it. So if you're going to Capital City Anime Fest, please come out. I'm happy. I'm nervous. I'm happy, but it's my first panel. I applied for Anime NYC. I will let you know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and I also signed up for Blurtaku Con, that's coming out soon. And yeah, so definitely I appreciate that. It wouldn't be possible without you guys supporting and even thinking that I could do it. So I ended up trying it out. Also, shout out to Otaku Noir. We are affiliates with them. We were the cosplay model for them for their My Cosplay is Black last year. Use code AnimeInkArt to get free shipping off of your order. And you never know, there might be other stuff coming along the pipeline, different fun things, but if I'm putting in the question mark, me, I don't say anything unless it's confirmed. So, yeah, but definitely follow AnimeInkArt 1, AnimeInkArt Live 1, and, the trek continues because you never know what's going to happen. But with that, we're signing off, and we'll have another show. Either if one pops up Sunday, which that would be kind of crazy, and then next week. So I love you guys. Bye.